This weekend on CCX News, the largest apartment complex in Brooklyn Park in the final stages of being sold. What the potential sale could mean for the city and for its tenants. Brooklyn Park's Huntington Place Apartments, the second largest apartment complex in the state, is in the process of being sold. But as Corey Bork reports, for a sale to go through, it requires a big concession from the city.
This is a pretty significant decision in front of you here today.
At a time when Brooklyn Park police say they're seeing a turnaround at Huntington Place Apartments, there's now new concerns and uncertainty for the 2,500 people who live there.
This is our last stand. We have no more options after this.
And the nonprofit owner of the property and its 6 buildings said they no longer can financially support operating the complex. It's now asking the city to make a considerable concession for giving the city's $5 million loan to Aon. Without that debt forgiveness, Aon says the sale will not go through, and the property would face an unsettling future.
It becomes a zombie property because Aon can no longer invest in it. It becomes a place where all security is basically gone from the property.
It's a request the city will now consider.
And I think that there's a lot of Brooklyn Park residents who would find this a pretty bitter pill to swallow, forgiving this debt.
I'm not against a full forgiveness. I understand the situation, but I would not prefer it.
New York City-based Mass Capital is named as the buyer and says a covenant to keep the apartments affordable will remain in place for decades to come.
This is a family-owned business that focus on affordable housing. It's what they do.
The question now is whether the city will let go of recouping its investment.
We'll be working behind the scenes to just really figure this out, take a look at the numbers and the various options and what we can do to make this work.
In Brooklyn Park, Corey Bork, CCX News.
Now to the local vote and a closer look at a race in Plymouth. 3 candidates are on the ballot this fall in Plymouth to represent the city at large. This weekend, we get to meet them. Here are the candidates.
Hi, my name is Armitha Pelstrom, and my family and I have been residents of City of Plymouth for nearly 2 decades. I love the City of Plymouth. I'm excited to announce my candidacy for Plymouth City Council at large seat. As a Black-owned woman business, founder and CEO of Pelstrom Consulting Group, I'll describe myself as the following: a child of God, a wife and a mother. However, as an entrepreneur, I am business savvy, high emotional intelligence leader. My specialty is new startups, major market expansion, brands, and business development. I believe that together we can continue to preserve and build new infrastructure, increase affordable housing, and strengthen economic development. Now is the time to unite and make Plymouth flourish for future generations to come. Vote for me.
Hello, my name is Joel Spoonheim, and I am running to serve you as Plymouth City Council member at large. I've decided to run to help the city achieve the goals raised by you, our residents and businesses. Residents are asking for more local businesses and local restaurants and more housing that's affordable to seniors on a fixed income moving out of their home and for our young workers. Our employers are looking for streamlined regulations to simplify investment. I am endorsed by many community leaders because I have extensive business and professional experience and years of volunteer service, including my appointment by 2 Plymouth City Councils to serve on city commissions. To learn more about me, please visit spoonheimforplymouth.com, and I ask you for your vote. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Craig Urquhart, and I'm running for Plymouth City Council at large. The reason I'm running for City Council is Plymouth is an exceptional city, and we have a lot to protect here. There are 3 pillars of my campaign. First is to enhance public safety. This is done by supporting our police, fire, and EMS, the people that make Plymouth a safe place to live, work, and raise a family. Second is to ensure fiscal responsibility. That means not taxing too much, not spending too much, focusing on our core competencies like public utilities, roads, bridges, schools, and parks. Third, we have great parks, trails, and green spaces in Plymouth. I will work hard to expand and maintain these beautiful spaces. I'm Craig Urquhart, running for Plymouth City Council. I hope to earn your support. Thank you.
If you've driven down West Broadway in Crystal over the past week, you may have noticed one of these behind me. As I found out, it's part of a project to enhance the city's beauty.
When it comes to managing traffic, function isn't always fun.
That is, unless you're in Crystal.
Crystal is a small city of 23,000 people. Like, how do people even know when they're in Crystal, right?
These traffic signal cabinets manage the flow of traffic on the streets within the city. And here, they're also a space for artwork.
The traffic signal cabinets are one of those opportunities to take something that's just kind of bland and utilitarian and make it beautiful.
Community Development Director John Sutter says Crystal's Economic Development Authority saw these spaces as a canvas. They put out a call and artists responded.
The submissions, I would say they exceeded our expectations. We did not know how many we were going to get, how good they were going to be, and they were fantastic.
Art ranged in styles, from a mime box to abstract colors in Becker Park. Each artwork also incorporated elements of Crystal, including Adriana Robertson's cartoonish collage.
I kind of wanted to take like a fun approach to this one and just kind of do cute things around Crystal. So I took some like landmarks and I just took some of the shops that they have here and just made them into cute little characters.
Robertson was one of the artists picked to have her work displayed. She said she's never done anything like this before.
That's a cool way to make a city prettier, you know, because they're just big boxes and it's a cool way to do it. So I've never heard of anything like this before.
More beauty is exactly the goal. Sutter says there are more wraps to come, with more opportunities to brighten up Crystal.
Just making people feel good about being here, living here, working here, doing business here. That's positive for the community in all many different ways.